Hey, it's Isobe Food here today with Coq Au Vin Blanc. This is an old family recipe that my mom taught me a long time ago. We're going to start off with some of the ingredients here. You'll need one nice bottle of wine, some chicken broth, maybe 1.5 cups. I have some celery seed there, some bay leaves, some salt and some pepper for seasoning. Also a tablespoon of dry thyme, teaspoon of fresh rosemary, about 1/2 cup of celery leaves, 3 cloves of garlic diced, 3 ribs of celery, 2 jalapeños, 1 large green bell pepper, and 1 large onion diced, and the star, 1 whole chicken cut into 8 pieces. So we'll start off here by generously seasoning the chicken with salt and pepper on both sides. Then we'll add about a tablespoon of vegetable oil to an 8-quart Dutch oven. You can use a stock pot or anything with a heavy bottom, and you'll brown the chicken on high heat on both sides. And after about 5 or 7 minutes, I went ahead and turned mine. It was nice and golden brown. So what we're doing is starting off by building the first level of flavoring. All the juices and fat from the chicken are going to caramelize to the bottom of the pan and create a great fond for us to work with. I'm adding in my chicken breast here. You want to cook it in batches if you have too many pieces. You definitely don't want to overcrowd the pan. You'll start to steam the chicken rather than sear it. So again, after about 7 minutes, I turned my chicken, and you can see it's got nice and golden brown on both sides. I'm going to take those out and reserve all the pieces of chicken. And you see right there that fond on the bottom of the pan is formed. That's going to be great flavor. We're going to go ahead and add in our holy trinity, which is celery, onions, green bell peppers, and jalapeños, along with a dash of salt. Will help to draw out the water from the vegetables. We'll just let that sweat for about 5 minutes and deglaze the pan. After which I'm going to add in my celery leaves and my herbs. So after about 5 minutes, I'm going to turn the heat up to medium-high, add in my garlic, and just cook that for about a minute. Try to get the raw edge off the garlic. Now I'm going to add in a 1/2 bottle of white wine, which is a little over 1.5 cups of white wine. You see that leftover wine? Drink that with your dinner. Now we're also going to add in another 1.5 cups of chicken stock and maybe a teaspoon of celery seeds. Bring that to a simmer and go ahead and put your small pieces of chicken on the bottom and layer the rest of the pieces of chicken around it. And don't forget to add any of the juices that came out of the chicken while it was resting. We're also going to add in 1 bay leaf, bring that mixture to a simmer, put a cover on the pot, and throw it in the oven. And we're going to bake that at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes. It's super easy right now. Everything's just going to melt together in the oven. You're going to take it out after 45 minutes, and here's what you got. Now, for those of you who can't wait, you can absolutely eat it right now. Guarantee you it's going to taste great. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste to your liking. But if you have a little more time, go ahead and take the chicken out, and we're going to reduce that sauce just to intensify the flavor. Now you see I brought it to a simmer over medium heat, and there's a film of fat on the top. Go ahead and skim that off the top. You're going to want to do that before it brings to a boil. Otherwise the fat's going to emulsify and we're not going to have healthy food. You know what I mean? This is health food. So after I skimmed all the fat off, I brought it to a vigorous boil and did that for about 10 minutes and reduced the sauce a little bit. Finished it with a pinch of salt. And there you have it, Coq Au Vin Blanc. I served mine with a crispy rice cake. I really hope you guys check this one out. Cooking with wine is super easy, and I hope you enjoy this one.